All right, what is going on? What is up, San Jose Sharks fans and hockey fans from around the world? All right, welcome to the first watch party of the season. Give me a minute here. All right. There we go. Everything all set up. I hope you all enjoyed this new format and layout. I honestly been waiting to debut this whole shebang to the rest of y'all out there in Sharks territory for a long time now, over the summer, to be honest with you. Have these layouts and the presentation. Had this all squared away since April, just before the season ended last year. So I'm super excited to say that we are back here at Shark City Hockey with the live watch-along party. This is not a live stream of the game. Rather, it is a place where San Jose Sharks fans and other hockey fans alike could chill and, give their reactions and, their bold takes, if you will, on San Jose Sharks hockey. So you can do so by dropping a comment in the chat section. So if you're on YouTube or X, drop a comment in the chat section. As a matter of fact, we're about to do a live test to make sure everything's configured here. Oops, not bad. So let's see. What's up, everybody? Is going to be the first comment. What's up, everyone? How about that? Let's see if that's all squared away. Sure is. So I dropped that comment right there on X. So if you're watching this on X/Twitter, drop a comment. Don't be shy. And then, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, same deal. Anyways, let's talk about today's game here. So first matchup between the San Jose Sharks and the Chicago Blackhawks this season. And I know a lot of us are kind of just like, dang, man, really, we're looking forward to that Connor Bedard and Macklin Celebrini going head-to-head. Last year's first overall draft pick in Connor Bedard versus this year's first overall draft pick in Macklin Celebrini. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer hopefully not too much longer. Obviously, Macklin Celebrini is on the injured reserve list, so he will not be available. He will not be available until at the earliest Friday. From my understanding, he's not going to be available then either. Already got some comments saying, seeing Drew on the pregame, got to say no to the scruffy beard, I hope. I'm going to check in on Eklund. I remember just yesterday, the reports were that he is a game-time decision. He was dealing with the upper body injury, and that kind of gave San Jose Sharks fans some hope in that maybe we could see Daniil Gushin back in the lineup. So let me just double check, because I do know that the San Jose Sharks did release the lineup with him projected to be in the lineup, and I believe that is the case today. All right, that's going to be the case right now. So, yeah, Willem Eklund is in the lineup. So, unfortunately, Sharks fans who want to see Daniil Gushin play want to wait at least one more game longer. We'll see. As far as what I was saying earlier with Macklin Celebrini being in the lineup against Connor Bedard, maybe that's going to go down on Halloween. So the San Jose Sharks will play Chicago on the 31st of this month as well in San Jose. And then the next and final game of the season series will be March 13th. So hopefully we can see Bedard versus Celebrini by the end of the month. And if not, we're going to have to wait until 2025 in March. All right, so we got another comment saying Smith can pick up and be more aggressive in this game tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely can. So let's continue to talk about the lineup today. The Sharks lining up against Chicago tonight looks as such. Willem Eklund, Mikhail Gramlin, Tyler Toffoli are going to be that first line. Really interesting. So Will Smith has been, I don't know if you want to call it demotion or just, trying to mix things up to see if we can generate a spark out of the young rookie. San Jose Sharks' 4th overall selection in the year that Connor Bedard went to Chicago. So Kostin, Wenberg, and Zetterlund will be on the second line. Goodrow, or Goodrow, depending on who you ask. Will be on that third line with Will Smith and Luke Cunnin. Grundstrom, Sturm, and Dellandrea are going to be the Sharks' 4th line. The defensive pairing are the same tonight, except I'm noticing that Wallman and Cece are getting elevated to the first defensive pairing, whereas Mario Ferraro, Jean Ruda are the second defensive pairing, Henry Thrun and Matt Benning on that third defensive pairing line. And of course, Vitek Vanacek gets the start in net. All right. So going into today's game, San Jose Sharks are 0-1-2, whereas the Blackhawks are 1-2-1. The Blackhawks are coming off of a little bit of a losing streak here. So they lost their first game against Calgary. They won their second game against the Oilers. They had an overtime loss against the Winnipeg Jets, and they lost against the Utah Hockey Club most recently. As far as the Sharks go, very close games. I think they all were just by one goal. I mean, if you want to count empty netters, right? Take away the empty netter. Sharks pretty much have been in every one of these games. Unfortunately, still kind of struggling on maintaining the lead or generating offense and that such, like with Anaheim. But nonetheless, the Sharks have a shootout loss against Dallas, a loss against Anaheim. That was like a late, like midway through third period when Anaheim scored that goal. And then most recently, I'm doing this in reverse order. So they opened up against the St. Louis Blues and lost in overtime. They lost to Anaheim, and then they lost in a shootout most recently at Dallas. Same thing, scratch it, reverse it for Blackhawks. So lost to Utah, overtime loss to Winnipeg. They beat the Oilers, and then most recently lost to Calgary Flames. My fault. All right. So let's check out the stats, team stats. Sharks are power play, 22nd ranked power play in the league at 12.5% conversion rate. Chicago, 4th best power play in the league, so please don't take penalties tonight, Team Teal. They got 33.3% of their power plays being successful. As far as the penalty kill goes, well, Sharks are number 1. 100% of the penalty kills. So, if they do take penalties, we're in a good position to, probably kill them, but let's not test it against fourth best, right? On the other side of the ice, Chicago has the 18th ranked penalty kill, in the league, 77.8%. Face-off percentage, San Jose's 20th ranked, 47.7% of the face-offs have gone their way. 44.6% have gone Chicago's way, so they are 30th ranked. So just the slimmest of margins when it comes to the face-offs, right? As far as goals for, Sharks 2 goals for in their games played, so they're right now at 30th. Definitely could use some more offense. We could definitely use a game like we've seen opening night. Of course, we have Celebrini in the lineup, so maybe he's responsible for such an offensive, generating all that offense, having such a great offensive attack. Blackhawks aren't doing much better themselves. 29th ranked, 2.25% of 2.25 goals for in their games played. Goals against is an even tie. Both of these teams are 10th with 3 goals against in each of their games, or goals against average, per game. So today's scratches for San Jose Sharks are Giovanni Smith, Daniel Gushin, Jack Thompson. For Chicago, Ryan Donato, there's a name y'all may recognize, and Isaac Phillips. So let's see, what do we got here? I believe this is the 113th all-time regular season matchup between the San Jose Sharks and Blackhawks. The Sharks are 57-38, 5-12 all-time against the Blackhawks. This is going to be the 53rd game that the Sharks have played in the United Center, and that means that their all-time record. And yes, I'm guilty of reading the scrolling thing below, so give me some time. It's 25, 18, 1, and 8 all time when playing in Chicago. So let's go. We're about to drop the puck here shortly. About give or so 15 minutes. So if y'all are, again, watching on X or on YouTube, drop a comment below. Let's chat Team Teal. As a matter of fact, we might as well get the first question, the first prompt of the evening out there for you guys. So, who do you got? Who do you got? That will be the first prompt of the evening. So, first prompt of the evening is going to be, who do you got? If you are a Sharks fan, type Sharks in the comment section. If you are a Blackhawks fan, type Hawks in the comment section. Let us know who you got. All right. Let's look at some more stats. Let's take a look at the opponents, why don't we? So, some more stats for this regular season thus far. Sharks, again, they got about 2 goals average per game. Shots on goal average is about 28.7. Save percentage right now is pretty solid, 0.917. So 0.917, that's the average. Shorthanded goals, the Sharks got 1 shorthanded goal this season. That was Barclay Goodrow in the home opener. As far as Sharks shots allowed per game, pardon me on that. Right now we're averaging 36 shots against, right? Shots allowed. It's crazy. Our penalty minutes right now is at 24 total. So, we could use some improvement there. Players to watch in tonight's game for the San Jose Sharks is obviously Tyler Toffoli. He's leading our team right now in points and goals. So 3 points for 2 goals scored. Mikhail Granlund, he has an apple. So, as far as assists goes, it's got a 4-way tie for assists. five-way, pardon me. So Nico Sturm has an assist. Mikhail Granlund has an assist. Macklin Celebrini, who isn't on the ice, has an assist. William Eklund has an assist. And Tyler Toffoli, 2 goals and an assist. As a matter of fact, your goal scorers so far through 3 games are Tyler Toffoli, Fabian Zetterlund, Barclay Goodrow, Ty Dellandrea, who got a goal against his former club the other night, and Macklin Celebrini still holding it down. So it'll be an interesting game nonetheless. Let's look at our hits leader. Grundstrom on that checking line, of course, leads the team with 9 hits. Cunnin with 8. Sturm with 5. Goodrow with 5. Defensively, we have Wallman with Ferraro with 7 hits. Cece with 6. And the rest of the club, with the exception of Thrun, have 4. Thrun has 1 hit. Block shots. The Sharks are doing their part on trying to block shots coming to the net, with Wallman leading the defensive core with 8 block shots. 7 for Ruda, 6 for Ferraro. Thrun and Benning have 3, and CC has 2. All right. So, Vitek Vanacek's second game in net for the San Jose Sharks. He has had a pretty solid game. Only surrendering 1 goal. So that puts him into tonight's game with, unfortunately we still lost that game. Of course, Sharks are still looking for the first victory of the season. But Vitek Vanacek, he stopped 28 of 29 shots against. So right now his save percentage sits at a nice .966 with a 1.03 goals against average. So we'll see if Vitek could give the Sharks their first victory tonight. As far as the other side of the ice, I'm not too sure who's starting for them tonight. I'll dive into him in a minute, but if it's Petri Mrazek, he is 1-2-0. He has a .911 save percentage and 2.71 goals against. Soderblom, who I don't think he got the nod in net tonight, not doing too well. He has an overtime loss. Goals against average is more solid though, 1.98, .943. And that's just about as much as I want to report on the net minors for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks players to watch. Connor Bedard, he has 5 points. Leads his team in assists as well with 4. And then you have Teuvo Teravainen. He has 3 goals. So those are the guys that I would be looking out for if you're on Team Teal. All right. So patiently waiting for the San Jose Sharks and the Blackhawks to have their opening face-off. Again, let me know in the comment section, who do you got? If you're a Sharks fan, type Sharks. If you're a Hawks fan, type Hawks. While you're at it, who do you think is going to score first? Type your predictions in the comment section. It could be a player, it could be a team. So if you think the Sharks get the first goal or the Blackhawks, type in SJRCHI. If you think it's a specific player and you want to, put your bids in now, type the player's last name. Who gets the first goal tonight? All right. So while we wait for the game, might as well catch all up. Thank you to everybody who's returning here to Shark City Hockey's live stream. It's been a minute since we got together and done the Shark City Hockey Show. So, as I mentioned previously, for those of you who are, who keep up with us and follow up, or follow us on social media, I did return from a nice vacay over the weekend. Now that it's done over with, I could share with you what I did. So I went down to Southern California and enjoyed some theme park festivities. Went and checked out Universal Studio Hollywood's Halloween Horror Nights, and then I followed that up with Disneyland. So it was just chilling. It's been a cool weekend, man. The Halloween Horror Nights, it was alright. The mazes I went to were the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Checked out The Weeknd had a maze in there, and Ghostbusters, of course, and the fourth. I didn't do all the mazes this year. I only cared for 4 of them, and the other one was A Quiet Place. But however, they have a Purge show The Purge. They have where they usually do Waterworld and Universal Studios, and man, that show was effing amazing. It was amazing. And Disneyland was pretty chill too. It's all Halloweened out. They got the Nightmare Before Christmas decked out, and Oogie Boogie Man all decked out all throughout the park, whether it's Disneyland or California's the California Adventure. So a little fun, nice fun with the fam. Got away for a while, and we're right back at it here at Shark City Hockey, as some of the Sharks are creeping closer to opening face-off. Looking forward to this weekend when the San Jose Barracuda have their home opener. I'll definitely be there. Get myself a nice Barracuda ball cap. It'll be chill. So yeah, waiting for this game to begin. My goodness gracious. All right, let's see what we got here really quick while we wait. I'm gonna do some edits. I'll turn up the music for you all so you don't have to listen to me talk about the next 10 minutes here. Again, be a part of the show by dropping a comment in the comment section, baby. Alright, we might as well debut it now. I was going to say this about game time, but we might as well do this now. Why not? There we go. Again, super excited. Super excited to debut this new watch along formats here. More than likely going to get together for every, well, not every, but mostly away games. And, obviously being a breakaway pass holder, I'll be in attendance for the Sharks home games. So maybe one day if I'm not feeling going to it, or if I'm at whatever the circumstance may be, and I'll catch the home game, which not likely, but it could happen. Then we'll do a watch party for a home game. But till then, it seems like this season is going to be purely away games. And speaking of the breakaway pass, the Sharks are doing something beautiful this season. So last season when I was a breakaway pass holder, it was like $101 each month regardless of the amount of games. This past first monthly subscription was $102 after tax, right? I think it was like $98 last year, so I might stand corrected. But with tax, it came out to like $101. This year's like $102. Anyways, back to the point. This season, they're actually adjusting the price depending on the game. So there's, it was like $102 for every preseason game and home game in October. So every preseason game and every regular season game in October, that was $102. I got an email, and let me just double check and make sure that I'm reporting an accurate price here. But my November breakaway pass, and it's just for one ticket, by the way. So, double it if you have two people, triple it if you have three, so on and so forth. But next month, the San Jose Sharks have 7 games. Technically, 8 if I'm doing my math correctly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So they have 8 games next month, 7 of which are included in the breakaway pass. I'll let you guess which one isn't, and I'll share with you in just a moment. But nonetheless, it's 7 games. So this month, the breakaway pass is just $82 for the month of November. Congratulations. Bravo Zulu to Sharks. That's what's up. I'm so glad that they adjusted the price because, less games should kind of, equate to less price. I shouldn't be paying a full $100 plus a month if there's only like 3 games that month, for example, like in January, right? So I'm super excited to see that. Next month, there's a bunch of theme nights. So, Bear Unite with the San Francisco Giants matchup is November 2nd. And the November 7th is Hockey Fights Cancer Rally Tile giveaway. And then on the 29th, you have the holographic trading cards giveaway. So 3 awesome events where you can, take home some giveaways. And, of course, I'll let you know which game isn't included. It's a no-brainer. If you get the Breakaway Pass, just fair warning, if you get the Breakaway Pass for November, the Joe Thornton jersey retirement game is not included. Obviously, not included. Thank goodness that before I even got the Breakaway Pass or any Barracuda game or even, any game in general, that was the first ticket I bought this offseason was that Joe Thornton game. So I'll be there. Why am I sharing that? Because I knew that was going to happen. I love the Breakaway Pass. I am a Breakaway Pass holder, but I knew it was not going to be included. So I made sure to get my Jumbo Joe Thornton tickets as well. So that's pretty awesome. I also know that, the night prior at the Tech CU Arena, they're doing the Legends game to honor Joe Thornton. And that is sold out. Sold out. So, you may get a chance. You might have to pay a little extra, but you might get a chance to check out the Legends game. You may get a chance to still see the jersey retirement game. Act on it now. But if you want to see every other game in November as well, you can do so by getting yourself a Breakaway Pass for $82. Anyways, and there it is. All right. We are almost going to go live here. Almost live here. Let me just make sure I got everything accurate here. I had the wrong stats, my bad. First game of the season, jitters. Let me correct this really quick. All right. Let's get to it then. The scoreboard. Take that off for a second. Boom. All right. So, Eklund is in the net. In the game. Vanacek is in the net. This game's about to begin. Doing some last minute touch-ups on this as I noticed that I had some fallacies. Boom, there we go. All right. So they're about to drop the puck. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, man. You're getting anxious. Let's go. All right, let's go. All right, everybody, let me know who you got, all right? In the comment section, let me know if you got the San Jose Sharks or if you got the Chicago Blackhawks. If you got the San Jose Sharks, please type in Sharks. If you got the Blackhawks, do the opposite of that. Type in Hawks. Let me know who you got right now. Type it in the chat. And don't forget to like this stream and subscribe to this stream, because if you don't, then you're probably a Vegas fan. All right. Let's go. Oh, we got a Blackhawks fan up in the house. Someone saying, go Hawks, go. Welcome to the party. All right. The suspense is killing me. Let's go. Also, let me know where you're watching this game. Where are you watching this game? If you're watching this game on the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, the South, if you guys are on true north over there in Canada, or if you guys are tuning in from somewhere else around the world, let me know in the comment section. This stream is obviously live from San Jose, California. And we are 5 minutes over puck drop. Am I behind? Am I delayed? What's going on? Okay. Okay. I guess all the opening festivities, opening face-offs festivities, the national anthem, or the Star Spangled Banner. Looks like that's all about to conclude, so we are almost there, fans. We are almost there. Let's go. I'm going to say it one more time. Players to watch: Tyler Toffoli. He leads the Sharks with 2 goals. He has 3 points on this season. On the other side, Chicago's Connor Bedard. 4 assists, 5 points total. Cannot wait. Unfortunately, I have to, like the rest of us. There we go. Just going to social media, sharing the stream. Thank you to everybody right now across X and YouTube. We are almost at 80 live viewers, so welcome all to Shark City Hockey's live watch along party, where we provide a real-time reaction to the action. It's our first watch party of the season. It's been a minute, so probably won't do much play-by-play. That's the whole purpose of this new format, so we can follow along together of the action on the ice. And I just want to again say thank you for choosing to spend time with us here to watch some Sharks hockey. Are you watching the Sharks game today? All right, thank goodness, baby. We are almost ready. It's time. It is time. All right, and we jumped up to almost 90 live viewers. So let's do this. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So that's why it's taking so long for Puck Drop. Today is the home opener for the Chicago Blackhawks. So we have to go through player introductions. Of course, you know, the national anthem. So that's why it's taking a minute. All right. Okay, so if you're a betting man, you know, the Sharks, they're not favored in this game. And yeah, you know, we're looking for our first dub. Win probability is on Chicago's side at 51%. And yeah, 0, 1, and 2 Sharks, 1, 2, and 1 Blackhawks. Let's go, Sharks. Ryan Rosofsky, the Sounds of Sharks head coach, still looking for that first dub. All right, guys, who scores first, San Jose or Chicago? Type your predictions in the comment section. Let me know. If you think it's going to be Chicago, go ahead and type CHI. If you think it's going to be San Jose Sharks, go ahead and type SJ. I'll get my comment in first. I'll get my prediction right now. I want to put SJ, of course. And just so you know, if you're watching this on Twitter or YouTube, you can be a part of the show. And you can interact with other Sharks fans or hockey fans around the world. We might have some Chicago Blackhawks fans up in the stream. And you can do so by dropping a comment. Chat amongst yourselves. React to the game. Right now, we have a comment. I didn't get to this question. It says, what is the injury on Macklin? I haven't heard any update. He's still considered week to week. All right, so I'm telling you, man, I don't expect this guy to come back anytime soon. I pray that he does. We could definitely use him, but I'm not expecting him to be back anytime soon. All right, the Sharks are about to drop this bad boy. And what I mean is by the puck. The refs are about to drop the puck. The Sharks are about to play some hockey finally. Hopefully the Sharks win this bad boy. It's a better way of saying it. All right, it's time to go. Let's go. First period is underway. It's about to be at least. Bedard and Eklund are on the ice to start this bad boy out. Let's go, Sharks. Commenting this on the YouTube channel just to make sure that we're good and squared away. And we are. So you can see right there, Twitter or YouTube. Drop a comment in the chat No matter where you're watching it, on Twitter or X or YouTube. And here we go. Let's do this. Drop the puck, baby. Welcome to the Shark City Hockey Live watch along party, our live stream. Thank you all out there for making Shark City Hockey's live stream the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. Welcome to the 107 live viewers right now and growing. As the San Jose Sharks are trying to get their first victory of the season, facing Connor Bedard and the Blackhawks. Let me see if I got a way to set this up. Find all the background noise. I'm just adjusting the studio around here. A lot of shuffling going around, my bad. Trying to get in prime viewing position for this. Let's see. Alright, my avatar is just kind of freaking out. There we go. Okay. So far, you know, a little back and forth. I'll admit that our live feed might be a little bit ahead of the live stream for the Sharks, but nonetheless, we're here with the action with each other, so let's roll. Yeah. Winberg, man, working it in that freaking trapezoid. Let's go. Again, let me know who you think's going to score first in this game, everybody. Is it going to be the Blackhawks or is it going to be the Sharks? Bonus points if your prediction is an actual player. Bonus points. Yeah, I'm gonna kick back just like this and watch the game. That looks about right. All right. All right, let's do this. Just a reminder, it's not going to be so much play-by-play. It's going to be just a watch-along, party, and reaction. So let me know who you think is going to get the first goal. We got already our first prediction, saying Eki on, I'm assuming Eklund with the first goal season. Our first goal season. It actually would be his first goal this season, right? So, solid prediction. That right there is coming out of X/Twitter. Thank you all for commenting along. All right, let's go. Looks like that puck went over the glass. Maroon is complaining for a penalty, trying to say delay a game. Or excuse me, he's trying to say it's not delay a game, saying he touched the stick, trying to prevent a penalty, but it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, I had it right the first time. Maroon was complaining. He was complaining about delayed game. And it looks like he was able to help the freaking refs get a call against the Sharks. So the Sharks are on a penalty kill. So type PK in the comment section. Some of the Sharks with their best penalty kill of the league. Yeah! And we're going to stay at 100% because the freaking Blackhawks took a face-off right off of the... took a penalty right off the face-off. Just 5 seconds to the power play. The captain. So there it is. 4-on-4 hockey. That's hilarious. He tripped the McCall Granlund right off the face-off. And Sharks penalty kill remains at 100%. So got some 4-on-4 hockey again. Let me know who you think is going to get the first goal. Type your predictions in the comment section, whether you think it's the Sharks or the Blackhawks. Bonus points if you can provide which player. We already have one Sharks fan saying it's going to be Eklund, that he's due. Definitely. He's definitely due. All right, let's go. Sharks are kind of allowing some pressure here in their own zone on this 4-on-4. Gotta say, I really wish I'd seen Celebrini out here against Bedard. So we close in on under a minute of 4-on-4 hockey. The Sharks will probably have like a 5-second power play, which is a shame because I'll just go and show that we didn't score on our power play. 5 seconds is kind of cheap. It shouldn't count in the stats if you don't get like a solid power play, but you know. Oh! You've got to be kidding me. Hawks score. Hawks score. They are now leading this game 1-0. 1-0. Taylor freaking Hall. Taylor freaking Hall gets the dang goal. So we already know who scores first now. So who's going to get the next one? Let me know in the comment section. Again, pardon the delay. There's probably like a 5 or 10 second delay on the live feed versus the live stream in terms of the results and the stats, but nonetheless, the Blackhawks take the early lead within the first 5 minutes of the game with a 4-on-4 goal by Taylor Hall. So Chicago gets the goal. Taylor Hall gets his first of the season. It was assisted by Brody. I think that's TJ Brody, right? Yep, TJ Brody gets the assist. His second assist of the season. Goal is at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And yeah, San Jose is now down early. Chicago 3-on-2 opportunity here. Vanacek shut that one down. But they're controlling the rebound in the zone. Man. Oh, good throw in front of the net. That opportunity. Sharks attacking right now. Let's go. The Sharks got this easy. Let's go Sharks. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the support coming out there on the YouTube. Again, if you're watching us on X or on YouTube, you can be a part of the conversation by dropping a comment in the chat. Chat amongst other Sharks fans or hockey fans in general. I know there's some Hawks fans watching this. So, let's go Sharks. Right now, shot total is 4 for Chicago, 2 for San Jose. Just over 7 minutes have passed in this first period. Sharks trying to generate some offense here. And we draw a penalty, baby. Yeah, Connor Murphy gets called for a minor penalty against William Eklund. Let's hear what it is. As far as that first goal, man, I mean, a leading pass, that was just nasty, man. So, TJ Brody, he takes the puck from his right face-off circle and in the slot with Delandry, I believe that was, having some pressure. He was in his face. He's able to get a stretch pass. So he goes into the slot and passes it to right past Will Smith. I don't know if he was supposed to be committed to Taylor Hall on that play. Looks like he went to pressure the defender, Will Smith, but yeah, TJ Brody just freaking threads it from his own slot to the center ice. Red line right there, and then Taylor Hall just does the rest, man. He receives that pass again right on the line, the red line, and just drives it, you know, drives into the zone. He had Ruda right there, Ruda right on his right side, but Taylor Hall just you know, sniped it past Vanacek with the, you know, being a left-handed shot. So even if Ruda's on his right, he's not really getting in the way of Taylor Hall's shot there. So a wrist shot makes it 1-0 at 4 minutes and 20 seconds to the game. So as I just mentioned, Connor Murphy got called against he got called for hooking against William Eklund. So the Sharks are going to be on a power play right now. So you know what that means, Sharks fans. Type chomp in the comment section, as the Sharks finally are going to have a legitimate power play. We're 0 for 1 tonight, but that's because it was a 5-second power play. I mean, come on. And it was a 5-second power play because the Sharks committed a penalty and then were awarded a power play 5 seconds into the Blackhawks power play. So here we go. Here we go. Looks like Toffoli, Eklund, and Granlund are out there. Oh, hit the freaking crossbar. Maybe I seen that wrong, but that looked like it hit the crossbar. Granlund with a nice pass to Foley. Oh, it's a Foley with a touch pass toward the blue line. Nobody was home. All right, we got Wenberg now on the ice with Granlund. So looks like the Sharks are going with 4 forwards and 1 defenseman on this power play. Looks like Wenberg, Eklund, Toffoli, Granlund are your forwards, and Wallman's your defender. That makes sense, being an offensive defenseman. Foley's kind of playing that second defender at the blue line. Oh man, Granlund wasn't able to connect with Toffoli on a pass. He could have had a nice angle on the net there. Granlund in the trapezoid now. Sharks are working this power play almost to like the final seconds here, with like less than 30 seconds remaining. I think that's going to be it. So All right, the Hawks did kill off that penalty, unfortunately. So 0 for 2 on the night. Oh man, right out of the penalty box. Sharks try to make a pass. And right out of the freaking penalty box, Connor Murphy intercepts it and clears that zone. Some more back and forth hockey right now. It might be a tight game. I mean, that goal scored was on 4-on-4, so you know, it might be one of those games where if there's a little bit more open ice for both of these squads, there might be some more offensive opportunities. But right now, it's a pretty tight game. Really tight game. Come on. All right. Here comes Will Smith. 3-on-2 opportunity. Oh, man. Pass is broken up. Now comes TJ Brody, and good play by Henry Thrun and break that opportunity up. Was that Bedard that he played that off of? Oh, Bedard picks up a freaking loose puck and throws it right on net. All right. Bedard out there. Bedard tried to do a Macklin Celebrini impression there with the spinorama pass, but nobody was home. Nice try, Bedard. Here comes Granlund now. In the slot. Oh, that's a tripping call. How did they not call that? That is some straight bull shark. Type bull shark in the comment section. That should have been a power play for the Sharks. Blatant tripping on Mikael Granlund in the slot. Come on. That's some straight bull shark. Shout out to everybody watching us on X and YouTube. We are at 132 live viewers. I want to welcome all y'all to the Shark City Hockey live stream, the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. This is a watch along party. Sounds like Sharks taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. Right now the Blackhawks are leading this game by a score of 1-0, courtesy of, oh boy, Taylor Hall's wrist shot at 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the first period. It was a 4-on-4 goal, and you know, that's pretty much where this game stands. Has been pretty even thus far. Sharks weren't able to capitalize on their power play most recently, so you know, we'll see how, you know, the rest of the evening plays out. I'm gonna step aside for a brief, quick moment, and I'll be right back. All right, be right back. All right, all right, all right. We're back. Let's go. I think I'm gonna need to get me another juice. Yep. And that's literally juice. It's V8 sparkling energy. For those of you who've been a part of our previous watch parties, you know I like my V8 sparkling energy. Today's flavor is strawberry kiwi. All right. You know, the Sharks have had a rather exciting, first 3 games of this season. I'll be real with you, not as exciting as that first opening night. But that's all right. You know what I mean? The Sharks had 4 goals in that game, and since then it's been rather quiet on the score sheet. It's only been 3 games. Of course, they scored 2 goals and lost via the shootout their last game against the Dallas Stars. So, pretty good with, some offensive production, I guess. After getting shut out against the Ducks, which was really a bummer. So it'd be nice to see the Sharks light it up again. I would hate to see and I would hate to hear that all of our offensive production is because of Macklin Celebrini in the lineup, which is not to say, I don't want, how do I say this properly? It's obvious, him having a goal and an assist in that first game, that he was really responsible for our offensive production, at least half of the goals that game. But what I mean to say is, I wouldn't want it to be like, the status quo being, the Sharks can't, generate offense without Celebrini. Like, they got to find a way. You know what I mean? So we got some solid, offensive players out there, so they got to find a way to make it happen. It all can't just rely on, our number 1 overall draft pick. Someone's got to step it up. Obviously, it's been Tyler Toffoli. But, someone else needs to come, step it up and start, lighting that damn lamp, to say the least. We have comments saying, I have faith in Sharks and Blue Jackets, and Blue Jackets are doing well tonight, up by 2. All right. Got some Columbus supporters in the stream. I don't know this much faith in the Sharks. No, not at all, man. There's a lot of faithful Sharks fans out there. They may not be as vocal as those who like to, throw shade on the Sharks. But there's plenty of optimistic fans out there versus the negative ones. The negative ones just tend to make a lot more noise. All right. Sharks are allowing the Blackhawks to, set up camp in their own zone right now. The pressure is building. There we go. We're getting some sticks on the puck, able to break up some play. Finally, got Will Smith out there. 2-on-1 opportunity. He has Luke Cunningham to Will Smith. Oh, man. He waited maybe a little bit too long to pull the trigger on that. Man. That'd been a nice chance to see his first goal. First career NHL goal. I think Smith was thinking shot all along, but he just waited too long to pull the trigger on that one. Shots on goal are pretty much the same. 6 for 7 now for Chicago, 5 for the San Jose Sharks. But as far as like pressure goes, it almost feels like it's been primarily Chicago. So, dang. So Petrie or Razak for the Blackhawks in net. So far he's 5 for 5. And Vanacek is obviously 6 for 7. All right. They blow the whistle. They're going to send out the shoveling crew up there to, you know, scrape the ice of all that excess snow. TV timeout. So right now I'd like to take an opportunity to say thank you to everybody who's joining me tonight on our first live watch-along party of this 2024-25 season. Let's get some music going, why don't we? So thank you to, right now we're looking at 142 across the board. Looks like the current count is majority is coming from X/Twitter. So thank you to everybody who's watching along. This, just so you all are aware, one more time in case you missed it at the top of the live stream, this is not, and I repeat, this is not a this is not a stream of the game. This is just a space that we provide for Sharks territory to chill and give real-time reactions to San Jose Sharks games, events, news, and more. So welcome to the Shark City Hockey Live Watch Along Party, featuring live action animation. As you see, I am Aaron James, creative at Shark City Hockey, and 1/3 of the host for Frostbitten and San Jose Sharks podcast. Also the host of Shark City Hockey Show, which is your Eventide sports talk San Jose Sharks fan show. If you're new to this channel, or if you've been checking this out for the longest time, please, you know, consider double tapping that screen and making it rain hearts. If you're watching us on X/Twitter, if you are watching us on YouTube, please hit that sub button and turn on notifications so you never miss a Shark City Hockey watch party this season. You can also become an expert on San Jose Sharks by subscribing to our YouTube channel, pardon me, and, you know, like today's stream if you're a Sharks Teal one, baby, not a real one, a Teal one. If you don't like this stream, then you must be a Vegas Golden Knights fan. If you're watching us on X or Twitter, please consider jumping over to the YouTube channel and liking and subscribing as well. We appreciate you guys. And we appreciate everybody's primary assist on helping grow the Shark City Hockey channel, and your primary assist on on helping us reaching our goals. Pardon me. All right, Sharks trying to get something going. Not happening right now, but we're almost there. It might be one of those situations where we gotta just reset in the first intermission. But the Sharks are looking for that first dub of the season. Hopefully they can get it to us tonight. I'm not even going to jinx them, but, you know, they got 2 games in the next 24 hours. So they're playing tonight against Chicago, and then they get another opportunity to stack on the win column tomorrow night in Winnipeg as they take on the Jets. I'm going to take to the comment section here really quick. We have someone saying, "What's up? I'm a Leafs fan myself personally, but I thought I'd drop by and see what's up with the Sharks." Well, thank you. Welcome, Toronto Leafs fan. Toronto Maple Leafs fan, pardon me. Well, right now, what's going on with the Sharks is they're trying to, get a goal. It ain't going to happen when Barclay Goodrow's taking a penalty. So let's see what that was about. He got called for tripping against Wyatt Kaiser. So Sharks are going to go on their second penalty kill of the evening. They are 100% on the season. The #1 penalty kill in the league. We killed our first one pretty much courtesy of Nick Folangio. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I know I'm not saying that right. My bad. My tongue is twisting up on me right now. But he tripped Mikhail Granlund 5 seconds into their power play, so the Sharks only had to kill the penalty for 5 seconds. So here's Chicago's opportunity for another crack at their special teams unit. As Barclay Goodrow got called for tripping at 18:22 into the first period, which means should the Sharks do kill this penalty, they'll have about 20 or so seconds remaining in the second period on the PK. And you know what that means, fans. Type PK in the comment sections. Type PK for Sharks. Show them some love and wish them some luck on the penalty kill. We got someone saying sucks to hear Celebrini is off right now also. Yes, it does, but not as much as it sucks to see the Sharks surrender their first freaking power play goal against of the season. So there goes our 100%. The freaking Blackhawks are able to get a goal courtesy of Tyler Bertuzzi. He gets his first goal of the season. It's on the power play, assisted by Connor Bedard. Secondary assist goes to Terry Vainen. Actually, just flipping that around now. So Bedard gets the secondary assist, primary assist to Terry Vainen. Tyler Bertuzzi, first goal of the season, scored at 19 minutes, 10 seconds to the first period on the power play. It was tipped in. The San Jose Sharks are now going to go into the first intermission with a 2-goal deficit. For those of you who are aware, oh man, Ferraro's stick breaks on a shot block, so that kind of gives them another freaking advantage following that power play goal. Chicago's pressing hard, and the Sharks have a delayed penalty. Damn, son, this is not looking good. It's not looking good. This last minute of hockey in this first period, this last minute in this first period is not looking great. We have a question saying, has Bedard scored a goal this season? I believe he has. Pretty much all assists for Bedard, to be real with you. Going into this game, he had 4 assists, so he'll get 5 now. But yeah, he has a goal. So 1 goal and now 5 assists this season, considering he got the assist on that last goal. But let's look at that freaking penalty that the Sharks committed right now. So what happened there? What happened? It looks like Barclay... No, that was the earlier one. Still waiting on the official word from NHL.com. But nonetheless, the period is over. The Chicago Blackhawks will have a power play. 1 minute and 43 seconds or 42 seconds worth of power play time. It looks like John Ruda got called for high sticking against Ilya Mikachev. I cannot say that, pardon me. I'm going to do that right now. And yeah, dang, son. Dang. Not looking too good, man. All right. Intermission. So as you can see it there, puck possession has pretty much been all Chicago. They got 60% of the puck possession, and now their win probability is going up even higher. Man, so unfortunate. Let's see. Let's do the intermission report. Shall we? All right, let's do that. Let's do our intermission report. Pardon me as I do some impromptu edits here. I think I'm just going to do it like this. Yeah, I think I'll do it like this. That makes some sense. Alright, let's do this. Let's go into the intermission. Boom! Statistics. Match statistics. Shots on goal right now. It's all Chicago. Chicago has 10 shots on goal. San Jose with 5. Score is 2-0. Sharks have committed 3 penalties. They've surrendered a power play goal just right now in that last minute of the first period. And to make matters even worse, they commit a penalty in the last minute of that first period. So they'll be starting off the second period shorthanded. Hits are even at 6 for each team. You can see that giveaways right there, turnovers. One of the biggest problems for Sharks and their fan base, unfortunately, this season has been turnovers. So, gotta work on that, man. Gotta work on that. And giveaways are killing me. We're doing good in the face-off, so that's worth anything. We got another comment saying, Lucian Celebrini, Toffoli, Eklund, Granlund, Zetterlund, Smith, Wenberg, Kunin, Goodrow, Stern, DeAndrea. I'm guessing we have someone asking what the lines were. Let me just double check the YouTube. I think someone's playing coach. But nonetheless. Yep. Taylor Hall, pardon me. He got the first goal of the game, his first goal of the season, 15 minutes and 38 seconds. You know, he had was it Ruda, I think, on his right side, but the guy's a left-handed shot, so, and Ruda kind of had like one of the most sus efforts on that play, kind of just like his body was going in the opposite direction of Hall, and he was like awkwardly stretching out his stick trying to get away. Man, come on, get in the way of the puck. Anyways, but it is what it is. That was the first goal. Talia Bertuzzi, tipped in the goal, the power play not too long ago, so that made it 2-0. Let's see what's going on around the league. All right, let's do this. All right, so around the league, for those of you who are interested, the Montreal Canadiens are playing the LA Kings today. LA is leading that game 2-1 with 6 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in regulation. In Ottawa, the Senators, they have an empty net. They have a power play. They're hoping for a miracle, as the New Jersey squad has a 3-0 lead on them with 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in that third period. Another game that's close to closing up is in Tampa Bay. All of our thoughts and prayers are to everybody in the Tampa area, everybody in the Florida area. They all have gone through what was a crazy hurricane. So our thoughts are with you. The Lightning right now, they are trying to come back. They are trailing the visiting Vegas Golden Knights 3-2. There's about 4 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in that game. Midway through the third period are the defending Stanley Cup champions Florida Panthers, who are in a tie with the Vancouver Canucks 2-2. To the nation's capital, the Washington Capitals have a 3-2 edge over the Dallas Stars with about 8 minutes remaining in the third period. With about the same amount of time in that game, or in this game, 8 minutes and 51 seconds in the third period, the Columbus Blue Jackets, as mentioned earlier in the comment section, are smashing on the Buffalo Sabres right now, 6-3. Oh, wow. Another game that's super lopsided, the ice tilting New York Rangers way, as they are in Detroit right now, second intermission. After 2 periods, they're leading 5-1. 5 minutes remaining in the second period in St. Louis, where the Blues are tied with the New York Islanders 0-0. In Nashville, just slightly midway through the game, 9 minutes and 32 seconds into the second period, or remaining in the second period, pardon me, the Edmonton Oilers and the Nashville Predators are tied at 1 apiece. And later on tonight, the last game in the league tonight, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Pacific Time, the Flyers are visiting the Kraken. So Philadelphia versus Seattle is about to go down in about 30 plus minutes or so. All right, so it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 total games tonight across the league. San Jose Sharks are looking to try to chomp their way back into this game, but they're going to have to do so starting the second period short-handed. Revisiting the goals one more time, Taylor Hall, first of the season, got a stretch pass from his own slot by TJ Brody. Taylor Hall pretty much beats out Ruda and then beats out Vanacek to make it 1-0. And on the second goal that just happened moments before the conclusion of the first period, Connor Bedard cycling the puck on the right faceoff circle, drops it back to Teravainen, who then slides it into the slot on their power play, and that right there was a nice little redirected tip and shot by Tyler Bertuzzi. Nice if you're a Hawks fan. I was just saying nice because I do play hockey, so appreciate strategy. But as a Sharks fan, that was just a nightmare. Anyways, so that's pretty much how it went down in that first period. Again, the Sharks will be shorthanded because Jean Ruda high-sticked Joey Anderson at 19 minutes and 42 seconds. Just couldn't wait another 18 seconds. So the Sharks will be starting this second period shorthanded. And that is our intermission report. Yeah. All right. We have 40 minutes of hockey remaining, Sharks fans. 40 minutes of hockey. So, quick shout out and thank you to everybody who's joining us again on Twitter/X or YouTube. I am Aaron James, host of this live watch along party. Another banger brought to you by Shark City Hockey, your go-to source for San Jose Sharks fandom. Be sure to check out our almost every day, almost every night, almost nightly Eventide Sharks fan sports talk show, the Shark City Hockey Show. And again, be sure to check out our flagship podcast, Frostbitten, the San Jose Sharks podcast. The next episode is going to drop Friday night. Okay, so Friday night live. Frostbitten Fridays are back. Frostbitten Fridays are going to return with myself, Tyler Castillo, and Mike Hahn as we go live this Friday to do our Week 1 wrap-up for San Jose Sharks fans. So the Sharks started playing hockey about a week ago. So we're going to wrap it all up following the Winnipeg Jets game. So the Winnipeg Jets game and the Sharks game should be over around 8:30ish. We'll be live with you all at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, so thank you again to everybody coming through. 145 live viewers of this stream. So thank you for making Shark City Hockey live stream the #1 trending live stream and Sharks fan show in Sharks territory. Couldn't do without y'all, and appreciate all the support. All right, let's see if the team wants to show up. We got about 4 minutes remaining. In this intermission. Might be a good time to take a quick break amongst yourselves. I think we might do that. So I'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in just a minute, okay?
I got the moves, yeah. I never lose, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I never lose, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to move, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to move, yeah. I got the
Ran inside to steal the lane. Ran inside to on the paint. At the mall I go insane. Snatch the loot and ran away. Told him meet me at the gates. At the telly hit the shades. I just need a little taste. Every time I steal I'm safe. Couple bands in the safe. Same shit, different day. If you reach I will teach. Keep them retros on my feet. I can ship you out a pig. I'm a desert for a king. Like LeBron in the key. Throw me the oop. You know I be free.
I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to move, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to move, yeah. I got the moves that make lil' mama shake, ankles break. Moves that make my pockets fat, look out of shape. Need that money on delay. I'm ballin' like Drew Holiday. Pack my bags, move out of state. Like I'm so fly, I'm out of space. You gotta move, I'm in a blitz. You ship. Everything cash, I do it big. Throw it to me, I'ma catch it and run it for 6. I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to move, yeah. I got the moves, yeah. I got the juice, yeah. I never lose, yeah. You need to move, yeah. I got the
All right. I'm back. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. All right, welcome to everybody. Woo-wee! Share this stream, like this stream, all that jazz. Thank you for subscribing. I see I have some subscribers here today on our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to us already on our YouTube channel, do so. Don't be afraid. Turn on notifications so you never miss a Sharks live watch-along party, courtesy of Shark City Hockey, your go-to source for Sounds Like Sharks fandom. Thank you to everybody chiming in on X/Twitter. And, let me know who you think gets the next goal. Or matter of fact, who's going to get the first goal for the San Jose Sharks? How about that? We'll start off with who's going to get the first goal of the San Jose Sharks. We already had some predictions earlier saying William Eklund that he's due. I'd like to hear everyone else's thoughts out there. Who do you think is going to get the first goal for the Sharks? Who do you got? As a matter of fact, let me know who do you got in general. Are you here cheering on Team Teal? Are you here cheering on the Blackhawks? If you're here for the San Jose Sharks, type Sharks in the comment section. If you're here supporting the Blackhawks, type Hawks in the comment section. All right, so we're almost ready for the puck to be dropped in the second period. It's about to start. The Chicago Blackhawks obviously have that power play, courtesy of Jean Ruda's high sticking to end the first period. So let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. Excuse me. Will Smith almost had a great opportunity in that first period. A 2-on-1 Luke Cunnin. He just didn't pull a trigger, man. That could have been his first goal of the season. That would have been amazing. All right. Blackhawks with a shot that goes wide. All right, there we go. Sharks are able to clear the zone. William Eklund gets his stick on the puck and deflects it out of the zone. And as you can see, another power play goal has been scored. Nick Falangio gets the freaking goal on the power play. Oh my goodness gracious. Another tip in. Nick Foligno, pardon me, I've been saying it wrong. Nick Foligno. The usual suspects get in on it. Bedard gets his 6th assist of the season. This is looking like it's going to be a long night for us Sharks fans here, man. My goodness gracious. Bedard with a no-look pass to Teravainen. And Teravainen does a touch pass to the slot, where the Blackhawks captain, Foligno, just redirects it. Almost the same freaking play. Almost the same freaking play from the last power play goal, man. Come on. Come on. Gosh. Foligno. Oh, Bootsy. Now I say this at the top of the program. When we started this game, the Sharks had the #1 penalty kill in the league. And the Blackhawks had the number 4th ranked power play unit in the league. So I said, do not want to commit penalties and test this unit. Well, the Sharks have committed a grand total of, what is it, 3 penalties now, in which they surrendered 2 goals on. So, damn. Damn, son. I want to read that comment. We had a comment here from YouTube. Definitely worth a shout out. Read this live. Let's see. Insanity is doing the same thing twice, expecting something different. Watching the Sharks game, expecting something different, only to be given the same old Sharks. Oh, man. Loyal to my soil, man. From San Jose. You get a lot of guys out there, especially, it's funny, you'd be surprised how many people actually covered this team and they weren't Sharks fans. They were like wearing different sweaters, whatever. Welcome, you know. I sometimes, but the whole point I'm trying to say that is I stay loyal to my soil. I love my team. I bleed Teal. I don't switch up my teams, and I definitely don't do it for clout. And I don't ever, you know, have another team's jersey, you know, hanging in my closet or, you know, wearing it out and about. I'm all Teal, all the way, always. So, even when MoneyPuck.com said the Sharks have a 0.2% chance of winning the Stanley Cup this year, like a lot of y'all out there, I was like, so you're telling me we have a chance? I'm going to believe in my team regardless, man. It ain't over till it's over. We still got 37 plus minutes remaining in regulation. Anything could happen. Offense needs to happen first, though, as right now the Sharks have surrendered 3 goals on 12 shots, only capable of generating 5 shots on goal thus far. And right now, as I'm kind of going on my Teal tangents, we are on the power play. So type chomp chomp in the comments section. Sharks need this power play goal right now. So first penalty of the second period at 1 minute 22 seconds by Patrick Maroon for tripping against Matt Benning. Sharks have just a little bit less than a minute to go on the man advantage. Right now, Chicago is doing an outstanding job killing this penalty. That's S.J. Barkey in the back. S.J. Barkey is also kind of voicing his opinion, saying, let's go Sharks. He's saying chop chop. So, come on. Yeah, that's going to do it. Sharks are not going to score on this power play. Pardon me. All right. Well, home broadcasters are saying that the Sharks haven't showed much energy in the second period. I kind of felt like, honestly, man, ever since that first game, like those first 4 goals, like that Shark was like a mean, aggressive looking Shark, just constantly attacking. And then ever since like the final couple of minutes of that second period, it's almost as if like by losing that first game against the Blues, like they just never recovered. Now, granted, I didn't catch the TV broadcasts of the game against Dallas, as I mentioned at the top of this program. I was on vacay over the weekend. I went to Universal Studios Hollywood to catch Halloween Horror Nights, and then I went to Disneyland this weekend. So on the way back on Tuesday night, I was listening to the Sharks audio network, listening to Dan Ruzanowski and Alex Stalock, I believe it was, getting his radio broadcasting debut on the Sharks audio network. I was listening to them cover the game, and you know the Sharks did pretty good. You know, like they got 2 goals or whatever, but it was almost as if every time they scored, it was answered back. But even the start of that game, it kind of felt like it was a little flat. So, would love to see the Sharks bring that same game 1 energy that home opener energy for those first 2 periods. I would love to see those Sharks come out again, and who knows? Maybe it really is because Macklin Celebrini isn't in the lineup. Maybe it's because Daniel Gushin isn't in the lineup. You know what I mean? But man, we need something to change. Because yes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. By the way, we have 188 live viewers right now across Sharks territory. So I want to say thank you to everybody who's joining us on this live stream. That's a new record for us here for our watch party. We are just 12 away from 200. So thank you and welcome to everybody who is being a part of tonight's live watch along party, courtesy of Shark City Hockey. I'm Aaron James, lifelong San Jose Sharks fan and San Jose native, streaming live from San Jose, California, the heart of Sharks territory. Right here to, do the same with y'all. Watch along, react, cheer. Kind of hope to see that our boys get that first dub of the season, but right now they're in a 3-goal deficit. So we need an epic comeback. The Sharks should do it. I have faith. It starts with 1, as Lincoln Park would say. All right. Oh, wow. That habanero lime hit me really hard right now. My bad. Sharks are not on the power play anymore, so let me get rid of that graphic part of me. Let's go. Come on. There we go. 2-on-1 opportunity. Here comes Costa. Oh, and that was broken up. And Faro kind of tried to follow it up with a kind of weak one-timer opportunity, but it is what it is. Or at least we're generating something. We are approaching the midway point of this game with 13 minutes. Oh man, here comes Connor Bedard. Oh my goodness. What a shot. He had like a little drag. I don't know if it was a toe drag, like kind of like a little toe drag, kind of like that was a nice looking shot. I think that caught Vitek Vanacek off surprise too. Oh, here's Bedard again. Thank goodness. Nice poke check from Wallman. All right, Blackhawks are pressuring, man. Man, they are finding guys wide open near the top of the faceoff circle and almost in the slot. Come on, boys. Let's go. We have 3 guys right now watching Connor Bedard. Spread out. Spread out. My goodness gracious. They're working the Sharks right now along the half boards, along the boards, by the point. They're pretty much just cycling the Sharks out, kind of working them, getting those legs tired. And while they're doing that, they're allowing at least 1 or 2 of their guys like kind of sneaking in uncovered. Thank goodness there's a whistle there. The Sharks need that. They need that TV timeout more than anything right now. That unit was gassed. That unit was gassed. All right. Mixing my V8 juice with some water because I like to dilute my sparkling energy. So if you hear, all the mixing in the back, that's what that noise is. I'm glad William Eklund is in the game tonight, but I'll be honest with y'all, and I know you all feel this way too. We were kind of hoping to see Daniel Gushchin in the lineup tonight, and not in place of William Eklund, just in general. We were hoping to see him in the lineup tonight. The fact that didn't happen is, well, that's kind of a bummer. I mean, the guy is obviously, he was on a hot streak. Now, granted, it was a preseason. I've already said this plenty of times on our other live streams that, you know, chances are he's a placeholder because Celebrini didn't look as if he was healthy. Like, it looks like he hasn't been healthy in general. It looks like he just kind of came out for the home opener, and that could explain why the Sharks had 15 forwards on their opening night roster and just 6 defenders. It's probably because they knew that, you know, Celebrini was going to play one game and then be placed on IR. And, you know, point I'm trying to make is, you know, whether Gushchin's just kind of like hanging around as a healthy scratch, potentially waiting to be utilized, or, you know, until they figure out how long it's going to take for, you know, Bedard to be, Celebrini to be back in the lineup. You know, we'll see if he ends up going back to the Barracuda. That's what I was trying to get at with that point with Gushchin. But I mean, to have him as a healthy scratch while he's with the club and traveling with the club is just kind of nonsense, man. Like, get the guy a freaking chance. Put him on the third line. Put him on the second line. I mean, and then what makes matters worse, and again, I'm not considering it really a demotion. Maybe it's just trying to figure out like a good combination for Celebrini. Excuse me, my bad. Will Smith. But, you know, putting him on the third line is just kind of like, all right. There's kind of like two things that are not being spoken here right now in Sharks territory. Either number one, Daniel Gushchin is not going to be in the lineup. He can't crack the lineup for some reason. And eventually he's going to make his way back to the CUDA. That's the first thing I'm thinking. And the second thing I'm thinking was Smith. Yeah, it's been, you know, I think local media quoted as being like a frustrating, slow start. Not that we expected, like, you know, to be like statistically like bedazzled, if you will, by Will Smith. But I'm pretty sure the expectations were a little bit higher for him to start the season. So all that to say is, you know, to see him drop to the third line today is kind of telling, because a lot of fans are saying that it looks like he might need some you know, he benefit from some time in the AHL. So it makes you wonder, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, without a doubt, Smith is going to have his spot in the main roster solidified. It's going to be held down until he just gives head coach Ryan Warsawski like enough just cause to be like, hey, I need to go back to the CUDA. And maybe it's a process. Maybe it starts with the second line and working his way back down. You know what I mean? Working his way down to, like, you know, the fourth line and then eventually not in the lineup. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, especially with the absence of Celebrini. But, you know, he's on the third line today. Sharks are currently down 2 guys in the midst of this whole tangent here because Matt Benning and John Ruda took penalties just 30 seconds apart. So Matt Benning got called for tripping against Tyler Bertuzzi. John Ruda got called for roughing against Connor Bedard. And this hot Chicago power play unit now has a 2-man advantage. So, pardon me as my Teal tangents express some of my frustrations with some of the lineups lately. But come on, something's got to give. Oh, nice save by Vanacek, denying their captain Foligno, who was right there trying to stuff the puck in on the left post. Had that nice left goal pad, pressed firm against the ice in the post, denied that. All right, Connor Bedard, Tara Vinen is out there. Jones. They have so much open ice, 5-on-3. About a dozen seconds remaining on this 5-on-3. Sharks are about to get a man back. Great save. Oh, an even more amazing save by Vanacek. An amazing save on that rebound. Initial save. Let me see this, dude. I gotta see this. That was amazing. The puck bounces behind him. Okay, Bertuzzi. I thought that went off of Vanacek's stick. It actually bounced off of the post, but I thought he robbed Bertuzzi there. So, nonetheless, good job in the crease. All right. Vanacek so far has been the best penalty killer for this this series of from first to 2-man advantage, and now the remaining like half a minute on this man advantage. I should really stop eating these mango, these habanero lime chips. My goodness. Wow. When I was in Disneyland, I tried ghost pepper turkey leg. Ghost pepper turkey leg. They said it was a rub, a ghost pepper spice rub. It was really minimal. To me, it was more like ghost pepper sauce. Like it was just like, you know, probably like a au jus, if you will. And it wasn't that hot at first, but then, as I started, getting halfway through that turkey leg, man, the lips were burning. So we like it spicy here. Bam! Welcome. We have reached a milestone, 200 live viewers. Thank you to everybody in Sharks territory and in the world of hockey for joining Shark City Hockey's live stream. 200 live viewers. That is a new record. Again, thank you to everybody who is taking part in this live stream with your comments, by viewing. We appreciate it. 204 live viewers as the record continues to climb. Outstanding. Bravo Zulu Sharks fans, Bravo Zulu Sharks territory. Thank you for all your support. All right. Sharks trying to show some life here. Eklund working behind the trapezoid. Oh, he centered it, but no one was home. Even though it went off of, it looked like Connor Bedard's skate. Doesn't matter. Nobody was in the slot. All right, so Sharks are resetting behind the trapezoid. Wallman waiting and waiting. I'm sure he's going to get the boo birds rolling by just chilling in the trapezoid. Oh, what a nasty turnover by Goodrow. Another giveaway on the freaking stat sheet. Boy, oh boy. This is getting all bootsy. We are struggling to get it out of our zone. Finally, advance the puck past the blue line. Turn it over to Bedard now, who's waiting for support. Great play, Goodrow. Great play. Way to make up for giving it away. He takes it away. Clears it out for a line change. All right, here's a chance, Sharks fans. Skate it up. Let's go. We can get a 4-on-3 here. Nope. Half of the line, width for the line change. And leaves it wide open for Chicago. Oh my goodness. We need another whistle. We need another TV timeout. Right now, shots total is 20 for Chicago, 7 for the Sharks. Obviously, this game has been all Chicago. Oh, man. We are just collapsing right now. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. Is that a TV timeout? Yes. Sharks need a breather. They need a breather. I need a breather. So stay tuned. Let me get the music rolling again for y'all. And we'll be right back. All right. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
You never thought that I'd be the one to take care of myself. Well, I'll show you what I'm made of. I've got my armor on, but your tongue still cuts me up. But I won't stand here and take it anymore. I just gotta say, I won't let it get away. Use fighting words. Those were fighting words. This is war. This is what you asked me for. This is war. And my words are the swords. Word sharp is nice to cut me up and tear me apart, but I won't let them pierce my skin. I've got my armor on, but your army is weak, so don't you dare try to challenge me. Words are words.
All right. We're back. The puck has been dropped.
Words are words.
San Jose Sharks voice TV broadcaster, play-by-play announcer Randy Hahn has admittedly said on the TV broadcast that this has been the worst 2 periods in succession so far in this young season. Game 4 of the 2024-25 season for San Jose Sharks, who are currently trailing the Chicago Blackhawks 3-0. My goodness. Looks like the shot total has changed to 19. Let's go visit NHL.com and give you all an accurate report of the stats right now. So yeah, 19 shots on goal for the Chicago Blackhawks, 7 for San Jose Sharks. Sharks came in here with the #1 penalty kill in the league, having killed every single penalty faced, but they surrendered 2 goals against on Chicago power plays. So right now it's a 3-0 lead for Chicago. So I think one of the biggest storylines out of this game was that Celebrini versus Bedard is not happening. Obviously, Macklin Celebrini is considered week to week with a lower body injury that seems was to have been sustained during the preseason game against the Utah Hockey Club. He obviously played that first game of the season, but hasn't played a shift since. Being on the injured reserve means that a minimum 7 games since his last game played, it will be the return date. So he won't be on this road trip, and he didn't even fly out on the road trip, so it's obvious he won't be back tomorrow. As the Sharks take on the Winnipeg Jets tomorrow night. All we can hope for is that, maybe when the Sharks return to home against Colorado on the 20th, when they host the Avs, that he'll be in the lineup. Otherwise, for those of you who want to see Bedard versus Celebrini, this year's first overall selection and last year's first overall selection, the soonest opportunity we'll have for that will be Halloween. Chicago Blackhawks are visiting the San Jose Sharks on October 31st. So hopefully that'll be a chance to see Celebrini versus Bedard. Otherwise, granted they're both healthy, we'd have to wait all the way until 2025, March 13th, almost the end of the season, when the Sharks and the Blackhawks close out their season series. Right now, Chicago is just 2 seconds under 24 minutes of being just 2 seconds shy. How do I say this properly? Just 2 seconds under 24 minutes of getting the first dub of the series. They're leading 3-0. Vanacek, so far he's faced 19 shots, so that's 16 saves. 1 even strength goal allowed, 2 power play goals allowed. At the 36 minutes and 2 seconds so far in this game, he's at a .842 saves percentage. Obviously, it's never always on the goalie, but I know a lot of fans out there were trying to advocate saying that Vanacek is going to be like, oh, he deserves to be the starter, and he might be like, the next starter and net goal. Man, enough with it already. Mackenzie Blackwood is the San Jose Sharks' undisputed starter, and until Blackwood is, self-destructs and gives that position away himself, or until someone like Vanacek, could show some more promise and outplay him for it and outcompete him for it, it's not a competition. If anyone, just based off these 4 games, is next in line, it probably will be Yaroslav Askarov, who I know a lot of hockey fans out there were talking some smack about how he wanted to be traded from the Nashville Predators because he didn't want to play in the AHL, but then he came to San Jose and he's playing in the AHL. Well, newsflash, that was a part of the plan from general manager Mike Greer, and Yaroslav Askarov was on board. So was their camp. They already knew that was going to happen. But most importantly is the guy got a shutout in his first game in the AHL with the CUDA, and I'm looking forward to seeing him live this Saturday at the Reef for the home opener for San Jose Barracuda. Also looking forward to seeing Luca Caglioni. We'll see if Shakir Mukhamadullin, we'll see what his health is at, and if he ends up getting sent back down. But Colin Graff, Kasper Haltunen, just to name a few. Looking forward to seeing these guys in the CUDA on the home opener. So what does that have to do with the Sharks right now? If Yaroslav Askarov could continue to show that great goaltending promise, and I don't think it's going to happen right away. I could see maybe midway through the season, then, maybe he will be the one to compete for that spot. After all, I think it's pretty obvious that he is the future netminder. So yeah, until then, I think this is Mackenzie Blackwood's job to lose. We have some comments coming through from YouTube saying, has the team quit already? Down 0-3 to the Blackhawks is sad. Yeah, yes it is. But anything can happen, baby. We still got 23 minutes of hockey left, give or take a few seconds. It starts with 1. Come on, let's go. All right, Sharks freaking sustaining some solid pressure finally. There we go. Goodrow and Cunnin with the run out there, and Smith. That was short-lived. Oh man, where did my headphones go? All right, Henry throwing with a shot. Ooh wee, that was brave. What a block. All right, Will Smith tries to advance the puck out there, but not much success. That hit a skate. What did I do with my headphones. All right, baby. Come on, Eklund. Make something happen. Oh, yeah, baby. Finally. Tyler Toffoli, the San Jose Sharks' leading scorer in this freaking season, has scored a goal. Like I said, it starts with one. San Jose Sharks finally answer back. Tyler Toffoli. Was that Tyler Toffoli? Why is it saying Granlund on NHL.com? That's obviously Tyler Toffoli. William Eklund with the beautiful pass in the slot. Tyler Toffoli was just camping on top of the crease. Eklund making it look like he's going to go around the net. Passes it before he gets to the trapezoid. And Tyler Toffoli one times it. That was almost reminiscent of Macklin Celebrini's first career NHL assist on Tyler Toffoli's first goal in Teal this season. And now we are back in this game, baby. Let's go. Okay, I gotta find out what happened to my other headphones. My fault, people, and I keep saying headphones on here, but seriously, what happened to them? Aha, found you. All right. I have two sets of headphones here. One for the stream, one for the game. Oh, great. The Sharks have decided to make it tougher on themselves to start the next period as they commit a penalty with a minute and 12 seconds remaining in this freaking period. Looks like Bobby and Zetterlund tripped the Chicago Blackhawks Vlasic. I know the Sharks fans haven't seen Vlasic all season long, just like they haven't seen Capello and Couture. So Chicago is awarded a penalty with a minute and 12 seconds remaining in the second period. Man, not a good time to take a penalty right after a goal, especially considering how well this power play unit has been tonight. All right, let's see if the Sharks can survive the final minute here. Not allow a goal against. Not allow a third power play goal of the evening. That'd be nice. Come on, baby. Let's clean this puck up. Let's clear the zone. Oh, beautiful Wenberg. That could have been dangerous. Wenberg showing some awareness. Showing some defensive awareness there. He freaking intercepted a pass attempt to the top of the crease. That's nice. But Sharks haven't cleared the zone yet. So 33 more seconds. 33 more seconds left. 5-on-4 for Chicago. Off of Fabian Zetterlund's tripping penalty against Alex Vlasic at 18 minutes and 48 seconds. Type chomp chomp in the comment section because the Sharks are on a penalty kill. So type chomp chomp. We definitely need it right now. This final, like, less than half a minute here. Oh gosh, now what? Bertuzzi is complaining for a penalty. Looks like he's trying to make himself get some blood. And they are calling it. My gosh, Mario Ferraro, bro. Come on. Come on. Wow. self-implosion mode. This is ridiculous. The Sharks' last minute in the first period and their last minute in the second period has just been undisciplined. It is ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So 5-on-3, 2-man advantage again. Wow. Looks like there'll be about a minute and 20 seconds of 5-on-3 time, considering, assuming the Sharks could survive the rest of this period. All right, nice face-off win. Cody Ceci clears the zone. Dozen seconds to survive. And the Sharks are going to do it. I stand corrected. Is there a minute and 20 seconds or is it less? Looks like the 2-man advantage will be about 48 seconds. My apologies, I stand corrected. But yeah, it's not looking too sexy for the Sharks right now, man. Puck possession has just drastically been in Chicago's favor, 57%. It was looking good. It was looking good there. The Sharks kind of looking like they were going to maybe show some life, maybe, you know, like push for a, you know, start to press for a comeback in that third period. But damn, dude, how do you follow up a goal with 2 consecutive penalties? Discipline, man. Discipline. All right. Let's do another intermission report. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Let's transition. Actually, let's do it like this. It's a little bit cleaner. All right, so here we are. The San Jose Sharks are trailing this game after 2 periods by a score of 3-1. Chicago Blackhawks have been handling on the power play specifically, and the Sharks are just determined to continue to give them more opportunities on the special teams units. You can hear SJ Barkey in the background showing his frustration as well. Shots on goal for Chicago is 21. For San Jose, it's 11. Penalty in minutes, you can see it right there. 14 penalty in minutes for San Jose Sharks compared to Chicago's 6. Physicality is pretty even. 13 hits for the Sharks, 10 for Chicago. Giveaways are lopsided. Probably more takeaways are adding to that aspect, but for giveaways, it's 7 for San Jose, 5 for Chicago. Again, the boys are looking really good in the sorry, I'm just reading that comment right now. Let's effing go. The cup is ours. That's hilarious. Oh, I wish. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. My bad, guys. Adjusting the camera. Trying to get that better angle. That's probably better right there. Yeah. All right. That's hilarious. Yeah, the cup is ours, baby. Anyways, yeah. Let's get a little bit more in depth on the stats here. So looking at the box score again. So takeaways, 5 for San Jose, 6 for Chicago. Block shots, 15 for San Jose, 10 for Chicago. It's pretty much just been all Chicago. They had 28.6% conversion rate on their power play opportunities. Sharks have had 3 opportunities on the power play. One was only 5 seconds, so it didn't really count, but they have not converted at all on the power play. Looking at that second period, so Tyler Toffoli gets the Sharks on the scoreboard with his 3rd goal of the season, assisted by William Eklund, his 2nd assist of the season, and Mikhail Granlund, his 2nd apple of the season. It was pretty nifty, so the Sharks pretty much caught the Blackhawks crashing their own net. They had about 3 bodies in the slot, 2 on top of the crease. So what did that do? That allowed Mikhail Granlund to kind of cycle the puck. It was briefly taken off his stick, but he recovered it, sent it back to Eklund. Toffoli was already in the slot, so he goes and sets up camp on top of the crease. Eklund fakes as if he's going to go cycle the puck around the Chicago net by advancing toward the trapezoid, but right before he gets to the goal line, he centers it for Tyler Toffoli, who has an easy tip in to make it 3-1. To make it a 3-1 game. So San Jose Sharks are trailing by 2 goals right now. And yeah, that was at 18 minutes and 17 seconds. Nice little wrist shot from Tyler Toffoli, who now is leading the Sharks in goals this season. 20 minutes remaining in this game. Unless the Sharks have forced overtime or have an epic comeback before the end of regulation, the score is 3-1. Chicago will start the third period with a 5-on-3 man advantage. 48 seconds remaining in that 5-on-3 opportunity. Thank you to everyone who's chiming in and joining us tonight for our live watch along party. This is the show where we kick it. We just kick it and watch the San Jose Sharks action. This is not a live stream of the show. It's not a stream, or say a video live feed of the game. It's just a space that we provide for Sharks territory to, give real-time reactions to the Sharks action. So thank you for joining me. I'm Aaron James, Shark City Hockey Creative. Thank you for joining us on YouTube and on X. We are currently at a record 224 live viewers at this moment. So big shout out to all of you and, your primary assist in helping us reach our goals. And thank you for making the Shark City Hockey live streams the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. We have a comment off of YouTube saying Macklin's going to be out for a while, isn't he? Yes, he will be. The quickest we could hope for is maybe he could return for the next home game, which would be Sunday, but I don't know. I'm not liking the chances there. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a Shark City Hockey watch party or a live stream this season. If you're watching us on X/Twitter, double tap that screen, make it rain hearts, and maybe consider checking us out on YouTube and giving us a like and a sub as well. Become an expert on San Jose Sharks hockey by subscribing to our channel or following us across the board on social media at Shark City Hockey. And like today's stream if you're a Sharks Teal one. Not a real one, but a Teal one. Alright? If you don't like this stream, you're probably a Vegas Golden Knights fan. Alright. Another banger brought to you by Shark City Hockey, your go-to source for San Jose Sharks fandom. We're taking a look around the league now here on our intermission report. The Islanders are still tied up with the Blues 0-0. Their game has 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in St. Louis. New York Islanders are pressing. They're pressing. We'll see how that game ends up. I could care less about the Blues. Anyways, the Oilers right now, defending Western Conference champions, have a 1-goal lead over the Nashville Predators. 11 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in that game in Nashville. The Kraken, the last game, the final game tonight in the league. Their game is underway with 11 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the first period. They are trailing the Philadelphia Flyers, scored a 1-0 right now in Seattle. Now, for games that have already finished, let's look at some final scores here. In Montreal, the Canadiens lost to the LA Kings 4-1. In Ottawa, the Senators lost to the visiting New Jersey 3-1. The Lightning did it. They made their comeback and they defeated the Vegas Golden Knights 4-3. So congratulations to everybody, especially the people of Florida. The defending Stanley Cup champions unfortunately didn't get it done in overtime, and the Vancouver Canucks escaped at that game 3-2 in Florida. The Washington Capitals defeated the Dallas Stars in Washington, D.C. by the score of 3-2. Columbus Blue Jackets were handling that game. I'm pretty sure it got a little, became a kind of a little bit of a nail biter for Columbus Blue Jackets fans, but nonetheless, they win that game as final score is 6-4 over the Buffalo Sabres. And the New York Rangers, they just handled business all night. They defeat the Detroit Red Wings in Detroit by a score of 5-2. And that right there are your scores around the league. Yeah, baby. I'm Aaron James. This is the Shark City Hockey Watch Along Party. Again, thank you all for joining us tonight. I am hoping, like the rest of y'all out there, Sharks territory, that we can find a way to get this game tied up. Let's take a look at our game one more time, specifically the goal scorers. So, first period, Chicago Blackhawks, Taylor Hall, and Tyler Bertuzzi. They make it a 2-0 game by the end of the second, going into that first intermission. The second period just completed. Nick Foligno and Tyler Toffoli give us the score of 1-3 right now. So I think it's a good time to take a breath. Go get your intermission snacks and then get ready for the final frame here. We're about 6 minutes away from the puck dropping in the third period, where the Sharks will have to kill off a 5-on-3 penalty. 48 seconds worth of it. So it ain't over till it's over, as we always say here. But right now, we're going to take a quick break during this intermission. So I'm Aaron James. Let's turn up the music for y'all out there. And let's get ready for, hopefully, a great third period for the San Jose Sharks. We'll be right back.
Walking through the underground in search of paradise, with this smoking gun in my fist clenched so tight. Roll through this empty town, drowning in entropy. Now that they all have gone, you come crawling back to me. There's no way out. Go! Hey baby, you know I want you, and you know I need you, but I can't feed you. You still haunt me, and baby just wants to bite, but you can't have me tonight, my undead darling. You still haunt me, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't see it'd be so nice to make it out alive. I said we run, no, yeah, we try. But holding hands is like dynamite. Walking through the graveyard, alone in blissful tears, dragging this bloody rose. Baby, this is goodbye. There's no way out. Go! Hey baby, you know I want you, and you know I need you, but I can't feed you.
All right. What's up? We're back. So let's talk about that goal from Tyler Toffoli here. According to the San Jose Sharks PR, Tyler Toffoli has his third goal of the season. Obviously, we mentioned that. It's his second in as many games, which is a way of saying 2 goals in 3 games, I guess, or 3 goals in 2 games. I don't know. Anyways, Willem Eklund with his second assist. We've already mentioned that, but hey, some positives here to kind of build upon. Let's look at the freaking penalty totals, man. So, again, 7 total penalties for 14 penalty minutes. It all started like 3 minutes into the freaking first period. Jake Wallman delayed game, puck over the glass. Barclay Goodrow tripping. Jean Ruda high sticking. Matt Benning tripping. Jean Ruda roughing. Because, it's Connor Bedard, so it's roughing. Fabian Zetterlund tripping. And Mario Ferraro high sticking. So, discipline. Maybe a little bit more control over that stick. Since I'm looking at 3 tripping calls and 2 high sticking calls. Come on, guys. Back to the basics, right? Anyways. So, let me know who you think gets the next goal. Is it going to be the San Jose Sharks? Is it going to be the Blackhawks? If you think it's the San Jose Sharks, let me know which player you believe will score the next goal to get us within 1. I don't even want to say anything about Blackhawks because if they get 1 more with the way the score is right now, that just might be it. Oh boy. We need to generate more offense for show. So the win probability for those of you who are betting men and women out there is 89% for the Chicago Blackhawks. That's the live win probability. We'll see if the Sharks can say anything about that. And again, it's pretty much in terms of like offensive possession, it's been all Chicago. So we have to do something about this, man. And by we, I mean Ryan Warsofsky. I read some comments about fans saying that they were really excited and inspired and like really looking forward to what this new coach could do, but it is, I'll admit it, it is starting to kind of feel like more or less of the same. It's kind of like, remember that quote in Black Panther, like, I thought things would be different when you're the king, but now I see them more the same. I'm probably like, misquoting it there, but you know what I'm saying. Gotta see Daniel Gushin in the next game tomorrow. There's really no excuse. There really is no excuse. Gotta get the kid in tomorrow. If Daniel Gushin is not in the game tomorrow, I'm gonna start saying this is sus. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's just me. Alright, so talking about earlier on top of the program how I am a breakaway pass holder. Well, I'm looking into maybe picking up some season tickets for the CUDA this year, so I'm super excited about that. The CUDA, as I've been mentioning, all off season long and all leading up to the season and during the preseason and even during the rookie face-off tournament. They're going to be one of the more hottest sports tickets here in the Bay Area. At least I believe so. So with that being said, I'm really considering checking out the Barracuda season tickets. Now there's 2 ticket packages out there in case you don't know. There's the Steel, and as an STEEL, and there's the Teal. I was thinking to going with Teal, getting all like 41 games, I believe it is, but I might have to scale back a little bit and become a Steel season ticket holder because some of these games do kind of coincide with like Sharks games, and I anticipate watching some playoffs on my other favorite sports teams, hopefully. So nonetheless, pretty solid price. I think the cheapest, which is really good seats, by the way, but the cheapest ticket package in the Still is like less than $400 a seat, so not too shabby. Now, if you want to check out the pro action, do so by getting yourself a breakaway pass. $83 next month in November if you don't got one now. All right, the puck has dropped in the third period. Sharks are trying to kill off a 2-man advantage. Here we go. Come on, baby. Give me something. Oh, nice save. Nice save by Vanacek. One-time blast from the point. He saves it. Hit him square in the chest. But he's been the best penalty killer so far. His last few penalties. All right. One down. One more to go. Less than like 30 seconds remaining. It's now 5-on-4 for San Jose. Looks like the Sharks are going to get out of this. Yes. Getting out of this two-man advantage. Thank goodness, man. We needed that. Something to build upon. All right. That should put some momentum on our side. That should put some momentum on our side because first we score a goal, and now we just killed off two penalties. So we killed off a two-man advantage. Let's see what the Sharks could do here. Great point by Randy Hahn, Sharks voice. By the way, we had the unique pleasure of interviewing Randy Hahn right before the season began. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, go to our YouTube channel. Check out our flagship podcast, Frostbitten and the Sound of the Sharks podcast. And we have Randy Hahn interviewed. But he made an excellent point. The Sharks did kill off 2 5-on-3 penalties. And oh snap. That might be it. That might be it. Gosh. Chicago Blackhawks score another goal. Looks like another turnover. Let's see how that goes down. Man. So the Blackhawks dump the puck down. It's a trapezoid. Cody Cece's on it. He just did a pretty horrible job at clearing it. He tried to go backhand clear. And who's 22? Anderson. Anderson gets the freaking gift. Gives the gift. By Cody Cece, and then Anderson feeds it to Jason Dickinson to make it 4-1. So he feeds Anderson intercepts, if you will, the puck right by the trapezoid, and then he passes it to Dickinson, who had a unique angle on that to make it 4-1. Right now, delayed penalty going to Chicago. So, yeah! Woo! Fabian Zetterlund! Nice redirection! Sharks were waiting on the delayed power play there. Vanacek went to the bench, so it was 6-on-5 as they were waiting for the whistle to be blown for the power play. Beautiful. Eklund sends it to the freaking point. Nice shot. Was that Granlund? Yep. Mikhail Granlund. He shoots it from the right face-off circle. And Zetterlund redirects it 5-hole, baby. 4-2. Like I said, it ain't over till it's over, Sharks fans. It ain't over till it's over. Let's go. Zetter win. I like that. Zetter win. So Fabian Zetterlund, I'm going to say it the way we say it, was on NHL Europe social media account. And they asked him how to say his name in his native language, right? And it's Fabian Zetterlund. So Fabian Zetterlund gets his second goal of the season. Mikhail Granlund, third assist of the season. William Eklund gets his third assist of the season. And the Sharks are right back in this one, baby. It ain't over till it's over, Sharks fans. Don't give up on your team too early. That was nice. All right. Nice face-off win by Will Smith deep in the Sharks zone as they advance the puck. I think they're looking for number 3. I could feel the momentum. Remember, I was just saying that the Sharks scored a goal, killed off their second 5-on-3 penalty kill tonight. They did surrender an even strength goal, but they answered right back. So let's see what we got, baby. Let's see what we got. Time to see what the Sharks are made of, baby. Time to grind this one out. Let's go. I do feel kind of momentum shift. Chicago's fast though. They keep bringing the puck back into our zone. So oh, Delandria with a good look there. Pardon me as I'm trying to grow up at the same time. But I hit the side of the net. Come on, baby. Let's go. Blow the whistle, ref. Thank you very much. All right, face-off coming into Chicago zone right now. Here's a chance to use that face-off percentage that's in our favor. Here's a chance to win this face-off and try to get a goal. Turn to me. It's dinner time. My bad. All right. We're still down by 2, but this makes for a heck of a lot more exciting hockey. There we go. Winberg takes it from Bedard. Come on, let's do it, boys. Let's go. Set it up. Get that play set up. Sharks dump it deep. They win the race to the face-off. Oh, man, I am so sick and tired of those no-look passes that turn into freaking giveaways. All right, nice. Sharks still looking for their first dub of the season. They're 0-1-2. Chicago only has 1 dub on the season as well. Come on, Sharks. Lucky Chicago bounce. We had some sustained pressure there, but lucky Chicago bounce on that puck. And the last thing we want right now is a TV timeout because that's going to give Chicago a rest. But yep, we're pressing. All right. Going back to the comment section. Who do you think gets the next goal for San Jose? Type your predictions in the comment section. Big shout out. We have a comment saying if Chicago wins, I'll catch. I guess he's trying to say cash out. About $350. Oh man. Well, we're not going for that, okay? Shout out to everybody. 227 live viewers at this moment right now. Thank you to everybody joining us It looks like the majority of y'all are joining us via X/Twitter. So thank you so much. On that last goal from Fabian Zetterlund, it's his second goal of the season, of course. And Mikael Granlund and Willem Eklund got the assists. So that's their first. Mikael Granlund and Willem Eklund is their first multi-point game of the season. So, some positives to build upon here for San Jose fans, San Jose Sharks fans. And, we're loving it. So thank you again. As I was just saying to everybody who's catching us live right now, it seems as if the majority is on X, and then the rest is on YouTube. But either way, healthy numbers for both platforms. So I just want to thank everybody. You guys are amazing. Thank you for helping us grow our channel here. Thank you for taking part in our live streams. So, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. And thank you to everybody who helped us reach our goal. Thank you for everyone's primary assist on our goal of surpassing 500 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys. Ooh, that was dangerous. All right. I'm going to try to get some chow down really quick before they drop the puck. All right. Looking forward to tomorrow. We'll more than likely be doing a live stream as well tomorrow. So if you're here right now, Sounds like Sharks play back-to-back. They're in Winnipeg tomorrow night. And we'll be right back here with y'all to help cheer on our boys. Right now, we have about 12 minutes remaining in this final frame. Sharks are looking to tie it up at the least. We are looking for our first dub of the season. If we cannot get it done tonight, we get another chance tomorrow. Let's see. After tonight, 1, 5, 8 more games remaining in the month of October. We're all counting down the days to November 23rd, as the San Jose Sharks are going to raise Jumbo Joe Thornton's jersey number 19 to the rafters. The event of the year, if not the season. San Jose Sharks retiring Joe Thornton's number. The night prior to that is the Legends game, Friday, the November 22nd. I am more than certain that the Sharks will be live streaming that game. It would be like a 10-minute game misconduct if they don't. But we're all counting down the days. You probably still have an opportunity to get the you might get a chance to score some tickets to the Joe Thornton jersey retirement game, but that Legends game is practically sold out unless you want to be a baller VIP. I think it's like $650+ a seat. But nonetheless, I'm sure you can still get a chance to score some tickets to that Joe Thornton retirement game, jersey retirement game. Why am I saying all this? Because if you're a breakaway pass holder like myself, just know that the Jumbo Joe Thornton retirement game is not included in next month's breakaway pass. There's 7 games in November for $83. And the Joe Thornton game is the only game that's not included. So if you're going to be a breakaway pass holder like myself, or if you are a breakaway pass holder like myself, just be aware that that Jumbo Joe Thornton game is not included in the subscription next month. So make sure you get your tickets. All right. Oh, Eklund with the opportunity up front. Got another comment on YouTube. Let's check it out. As a Finn, I hope only the best for Granlund, but sadly San Jose has been diving pretty badly. Bro, Mikael Granlund was our best player last year. I've said this so many times. I'll say it one more time for you. I feel like he got snubbed out of the All-Star selection for San Jose last year. It's pretty obvious that the Sharks were trying to make it about Hurdle, even though he supposedly was hurt. And I think they needed that extra trade value because it was pretty obvious he was being sent to Vegas. But yeah, Mikael Granlund should undoubtedly have been the San Jose Sharks All-Star last year. And honestly, he should be considered for a contract extension this year. I know it's his contract year. So it won't be long considering, well, if you want to consider that the Sharks are not going to ink him to a new deal, it won't be too long before, you know, the Sharks may find a trade partner for him, more than likely near the trade deadline. But I'm not going to, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm not going to speculate, you know what I mean? I'm not going to, like, you know, try to act like, you know, play armchair GM. I like Mikael Granlund. I think he's solid on a squad. I really enjoyed his production for the San Jose Sharks last year. And, you know, he's a leader pretty much everywhere he goes, including his Finnish team, where he was the captain. So I would be more than delighted to see him continue to stay in San Jose. But, you know, if you want to see him have success, then, you know, chances are he'll be, you know, he's definitely on some watch lists for anyone that may be playoff contenders this upcoming season, should the Sharks decide to not ink him to a contract extension. So, you know what I mean? Just hang in there, brother. Sharks seeing some quality chances as we're almost halfway through this third period. Another face-off win deep in Chicago zone. Another shot by Wallman. That one gets blocked. All right. Taylor Hall almost had an opportunity there. Sharks are able to shut that down. Thank goodness. All right. That third line is out there. Goodrow, Barclay Goodrow, Will Smith. Oh no, here comes Taylor Hall again. Oh, that wasn't Hall, my bad. Doesn't matter. Come on, Sharks, let's go. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. My goodness. Thank you. All right, man. It's been a 200-foot game for the past couple of minutes. Sharks had some quality opportunities, but they weren't able to convert on any of those shots. Something's got to give. Ooh, it was almost an opportunity there for Chicago. Here comes Sturm, waiting for support. Leaves it behind for Kostin. Oh, man. Almost. All right, Bedard's out there. Foligno again. They've been menacing for the Sharks tonight. There we go. Oh, snap. Got some battles going on by the half walls. Now the trapezoid. Matt Benning able to find the puck. Intercepts a Bedard pass. Less than 8 minutes remaining in this one. Henry Thrun waiting patiently in the trapezoid, setting up the play, drops to the Ruda, sends it up. Deep in Chicago zone now. Nice body check by DeAndrea there, but we weren't able to get possession. Alright, offsides on the Blackhawks rush there. Ooh! 7 minutes of some change. 7 minutes of some change. Man. Let's go Sharks. Come on, baby. I'm gonna check up on some scores from around the league right now, as we will not be concluding this game with like a post-game show, so to speak. So just looking around the league one more time. Most of the games have concluded. Only this game, Sharks versus Blackhawks and Philadelphia Flyers versus Seattle Kraken, remain for tonight's lineup of NHL games. Let's see. Anything changed since we last reported? Nope. Oilers win in Nashville 4-2. The Blues win in overtime 1-0 against the Islanders in St. Louis. Everything else is the same as we mentioned prior. Right now the Flyers have a 2-1 lead over the Kraken after one period. I'll just take a quick look at that Fabian Zetterlund goal again. Willem Eklund had possession of that puck in the right face-off circle. Passes to Granlund. He takes a quick shot, redirected by Zetterlund, 5-hole. That made it 2-4 for the Sharks. With 7 minutes and some change remaining, the Sharks are looking to get within one. Regardless if they could score before or not, I imagine that the Sharks will pull Vitek Vanacek with about 2 minutes remaining or so. So give or take 5 minutes, we'll be, watching the crease to see if the Sharks select to, get the extra attacker. All right, let's go. Sharks advance the puck out of their zone. If they hurry up, they get a 4-on-3 here. Nice opportunity. Oh, missed it wide. My gosh. All right, let's go, Sharks. Come on. Looks like the top line is out there. Toffoli, Zetterlund, Granlund, CC, and I only consume Wallman. Oh! Granlund passed it right in front to Eklund. Left side of the net post. From the trapezoid, one time was saved. Then he tried to do the same thing to Tyler Foley, but didn't get a clean freaking shot off. So the Sharks they're pressing. Man, watch for Tyler Foley. The way he just parks in that slot or on top of that crease, man. He's stealthy with it. It's almost like no one notices him. All right, we're coming up on 5 minutes remaining in regulation here, guys. 5 minutes of remaining in regulation. That's like the equivalent of like 2-minute offense if you're a football fan. It's time to go full out attack. Ooh, Smith with a nice slapper. That goes just a little wide over the crossbar. Come on, Will Smith. Okay, Henry Thrun trying to make some magic happen. Like the idea. A little soft, the centering pass. Drew Remender points that out. If you're going to center it, you got to center it hard. All right, man. We're coming down to the freaking 4 minutes. Oh, lucky freaking Chicago bounce. That could have been a nice centering pass. Oh, man. Teravainen, Foligno, and Bedard are out there right now. Those three guys have been problematic for the Sharks tonight. Obviously their first line, pardon me. The 2023 number 1 overall selection and the Blackhawks captain. Oh, Bedard. Ooh, Bedard had some space in the slot. Barely missing Foligno, the captain. Sharks battling for the puck. They're able to clear the zone as we are approaching 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Nice quick pass. Sharks top line is out there. All right, good. Icing call. Icing. This is a good opportunity. So, icing, 3 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in regulation. We get an offensive zone start, an opportunity to take a face-off deep in Chicago Blackhawks zone. Looks like Ryan Rosovsky is going to take a timeout. So this is it. I was thinking 2-minute mark, but head coach Ryan Rosovsky elects to pull Vitek Vanacek with 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Timeout, San Jose. Right now, based off who's on the ice, I'm looking at Wallman, Toffoli, Granlund, Eklund, Smith, and Wenberg. So, one offensive defenseman and pretty much our top offensive players. I know you're all saying, well, why is Wenberg out there? He's been pretty solid with these guys. He's been creating some opportunities. He's had some chances. So here we go. Can the Sharks pull off a great comeback? They need 2 goals in 3 minutes. Let's do this. Nice face-off win by San Jose. Ah. Come on. All right, good. How are they going to do that? So, after our timeout, they take a TV timeout. That's just ridiculous. I mean, I guess it helps us because Granlund tried to dump the puck and it went off a Chicago Blackhawks stick and over the glass into the crowd. So, in many ways, it's kind of like an extra timeout for us with a TV timeout, and it's going to be again deep in their zone, so we can keep Vanacek on the bench. But man. In many ways, it's an extra timeout for Chicago, too. Come on, baby. All right. We haven't learned my lesson yet. These habanero lime chips, man, they're so good. but it's just the slightest amount of spice gets down the windpipe. It's crazy. All right, game on, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Show me what you got. Like they say in Rick and Morty, show me what you got. I want to see what you got. It's time to get swifty, San Jose. Let's go. Oh. Shot. That looked like it went off of Mrazek's mask. All right. Let's go. Less than 3 minutes. All right. I like what I'm seeing. Here we go. Welcome to everybody who's joining us. We're at the tail end of this game. This is the Shark City Hockey live watch-along party. Thank you all for making Shark City Hockey live streams the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. Here's Eklund with the puck. As we reached 230 live viewers, consistently over 220 live viewers throughout this live stream. So thank you all. Oh, almost an opportunity, Eklund. Come on, put on that, Walkman. Oh, another save. Oh, his helmet came off. Did he take that off on purpose? Because that should be a delay of game. Back to what I was saying. Thank you to everybody making this live stream the #1 training live stream in Sharks territory. This is presented by Shark City Hockey, your go-to source for San Jose Sharks fandom. Follow us across the board on social media at Shark City Hockey. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like button and subscribe. If you're watching us on X/Twitter, double tap your screen and make it rain hearts, showing your love and support for Shark City Hockey. We really appreciate it. All right, baby. I don't know what's going on, Mrazek. He's at the bench getting some maintenance on his helmet. I think he's buying some time. It's kind of cheap. But if it was the other way, I would be like, it's smart strategy. So I can't throw no shade. But let's go. All right, here we go, baby. Less than 2.5 minutes. Come on, Sharks. Let's go. Drop the puck, ref. Drop the puck. All right, so reset. Chicago clears the zone. We dump it back deep. They're chipping at it at the half boards. And Chicago clears again. Less than 2 minutes remaining now. Oh my goodness. It's very chippy. Bouncing puck out there. Coming up on 90 seconds. Coming up on 90 seconds. We need 2 goals in 90 seconds. I don't know, Sharks fans. Let's see. Shot into traffic. And, ooh, we got lucky. He missed the empty net. Icing. He barely missed that freaking crossbar. All right. Face-off won by Chicago. They bounce it off for the boards. They are kind of going for an empty net, but it ain't happening. Here we go. 3 Sharks. 1 Blackhawk, killing so much time in the half wall. Let's go. Sharks advance the puck out the zone with a minute remaining in regulation. Sharks get it deep. Chicago gets the puck first. And it hits the net, it looks like. Not the goalie net, but the netting behind the goal above the glass. So face off coming outside the zone. Oh man, it looks like this is gonna go down. $48, depending on where you are, maybe 43, probably about 30 seconds remaining in this game. A lot of chipping going back and forth, and based off of what I'm seeing here, it appears as if this game is going to go down as another San Jose Sharks loss. Sharks still trying, still attacking. It's going to be cleared, and that's going to pretty much conclude this game, Sharks fans. So, oh man, the San Jose Sharks start off their season. They are now 0-2-2. Chicago Blackhawks improve to 2-1-2, I believe. But that is it. The San Jose Sharks have lost by a final 4-2. Chicago takes the first game of the season series. And that concludes the fourth game of the season. San Jose Sharks, again, 0-2-2 to begin the 2024-25 campaign. Honestly, this game was kind of made exciting, but in reality, it was all Blackhawks. It was all Blackhawks, and I'm pretty sure that penalties is going to be a huge contributing factor. Something that, you know, extremely like low discipline on San Jose's side. If you look at these penalties, I mean, you're talking about 2, 3, 4 tripping calls, 2 high sticking calls. I mean, the majority of these penalties is because the Sharks were not able to have discipline and maintain control of their stick. So that sucks. Your goal scorers for San Jose specifically was Tyler Toffoli, got his third of the season. Fabian Zetterlund got his second of the season. Mikael Granlund and Willem Eklund got assists on both of those goals, so they have a multi-point night for the first time in the season. Your goal scorers for Chicago was Taylor Hall, Tyler Patuzzi, Nick Foligno, and Jason Dickinson. Your goaltending numbers tonight, for all you Vanacek truthers out there, and you can't always put it on the goalie, but he made 23 stops on 27 shots, so .852 save percentage, 2 even strength goals, 2 power play goals. So, yeah. San Jose Sharks ended the evening with 22 shots on goal. Blackhawks 27. Sharks with 1 for 4 on a power play. Blackhawks 2 for 7. Again, 14 penalty minutes is not going to get it done. When you spend almost an entire period in the box, ain't going to get it done. And that's pretty much as much game stats as I'm going to share. Your leaders tonight for offensively on ice, we're going to go over all the players that played over 19 minutes. Willem Eklund, 19 minutes, 2 seconds. Will Smith, 19 minutes and 9 seconds. Not bad for a guy that was on the third line tonight. Mikael Granlund, 19 minutes and 57 seconds. Defensively, we're going to go for the guys who played over 20 minutes. So Cody Ceci, 23 minutes, 46 seconds. Jake Wallman, 25 minutes, 41 seconds. Mario Ferraro, 17 minutes and 2 seconds. The reason I'm mentioning Ferraro is because last season, and especially the season following the Erik Karlsson trade, he was definitely getting those 20-plus minutes a night. So it looks like Cody Ceci and Jake Wallman are now kind of taking over the mantle as the top defensive pairing units here in San Jose. So we'll see what tomorrow brings in terms of lineup. We'll see if Daniil Gushin will crack the main roster for his second time this season. More than likely, Mackenzie Blackwood will get a start in net tomorrow. And, everyone should probably not be throwing that much shade on Blackwood anymore. As I mentioned plenty of times, he is the undisputed starter in San Jose. It's his job to lose. And if he's going to lose to anyone, in my opinion, it'll be Oskarov when he's ready. That probably won't be till way, way middle of the season. I don't see it being any time in 2024, to say the least. Probably after the All-Star break. Maybe even potentially after the trade deadline. We'll see. But the Cuda are doing really good. They got Aaron Dell taking some minutes right now in the Wichita Thunder, while Georgi Romanov and Yaroslav Oskarov hold it down in the Cuda. So there it is, everybody. Thank you again to everyone right now at 230 live viewers. You've all been outstanding. You all been jawsome. Thank you for supporting us here at Shark City Hockey, your go-to source for San Jose Sharks fandom. I am Aaron James. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe on our YouTube channel and double tap that screen on X if you're watching live stream on X. Make it rain hearts. Of course, don't forget to retweet, share, all that good jazz. Again, this has been the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. This is the show where we kicked back and talked about the Sharks. Thank you for being a part of the space we provided for Sharks territory to chill and give real-time reactions to San Jose Sharks games. I am signing off for the evening. Tomorrow night, we are coming back with Frostbitten Fridays. So following our live watch party, because we will be doing a watch along again tomorrow for the Sharks versus the Winnipeg Jets. Following our watch along party at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Frostbitten, a San Jose Sharks podcast, will be live as we wrap up the first week of San Jose Sharks action. So until tomorrow, I am Aaron James signing off. Everyone out there in Sharks territory, have a great rest of your evening. Until next time, let's go Sharks.